Hi everyone, using Gregory Scott's tarot deck today for our reading. I'll choose 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from the gods, goddesses and angels as well for some extra guidance. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. There we have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Page of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So we're being asked not to take on too much. The Page of Swords is the beginning of something new. It's the swords are all around our thoughts, around our earthly environment. So the page is a new energy, and sometimes doesn't always get it right. Like us all, we're all students, we're all learning, we're all progressing, and when we do think that we've made a mistake, and there are no mistakes, that is extra learning, because once we do that, we don't do it again, and then we can help others that maybe are making the same decisions, that we can having those same thoughts, that we can help to bring in a new perspective. So there's some new learning going on, and with this card also, it's asking us not to take things to heart that anyone might say, or any behaviours. It's a new energy, and you can see he is busy at work there, but he's an apprentice, he is still learning, and that's like us all. And with the Ten of Wands, we're being asked to don't overburden ourselves trying to figure everything out at once. So if we start a new course, if we start on a different career path, and we get stressed about how much we know or don't know, that starts to create anxiety within us. Let go of the burdens. We're all learning, we're all students. A beginner cannot create a masterpiece. It's through the trial and error of life, of making different decisions, of really finding our own way. And we're going through this last bit of the dark time of the year. We're going into the spring equinox on Monday, so the light is growing, coming into balance, and then the new moon in Aries on Tuesday. So some big energies are coming, and even if we don't know what we are meant to do on our soul path, not to overburden ourselves trying to one thing and then go into another until we're just confused. Go within, find your own guidance and listen. So there's not taking on too much. Don't overburden us. And you can see he has got those children on his back, but he loves, it's something that we love, but we can overburden ourselves by trying to understand everything all at once before we have had the life lessons. So a time of really taking our time. Don't overburden ourselves trying to figure everything out. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. We're on our right path. He is busy there doing his divine creations. He is using that hammer there on that horseshoe, that hot horseshoe. So if he misses that, he it could damage his creation. So we're being asked to still stay focused. The Eight of Pentacles is all around, we're still learning, we're all still learning. Life is changing, we are evolving. We may fall or feel like we've took a few steps back, but there's something in that place that we have not learnt from. We've not got the closure. There's some unanswered questions, and that can overburden us as well if we don't know the full truth of everything. This card is saying, let all the energy that's coming through is saying, let all that go. Focus on the moment. Focus on your divine creations in this moment. Things are going to start to really turn a corner for us. We've come through that time of the year, and now we are about to come out where we have been going in and going deeper. We are now starting to come out and create around us. The southern hemisphere is starting to retreat. So big changes, wonderful energy shifts occurring. The moon has moved into Capricorn today, this afternoon, around 2 o'clock from Sagittarius. So this is, Capricorn is very grounding. Again, it's the teacher asking us not to take on too much, to really stay focused on our own divine creations. Once we take our attention and look at what everybody else is doing, then maybe we get a little bit scattered and we feel we have not progressed as much as other people, and that's okay. We're all doing this, it's not a race. We're doing our own thing, and the more that we unravel and connect with within us, that's our journey to find that acceptance, to find love within, self-love and joy. And if we did those few things, we are doing our soul path. That's what we're here to do, to emit this energy into our energy fields and into the reality all around us. So when we stay focused on doing what we have within us, our own gift, without taking our attention away to what anybody else may be doing, and if we do whatever that invokes within us, and especially if it starts to burden us and we start to get really, we'll start self-sabotaging because we're not progressing, or we don't perceive to be progressing like others, know that is something that's unhealed within us, that's actually blocking us from shifting those layers within, from dissolving those layers. We've never been taught to go within and listen. We've always been taught to listen to everyone around us, from being babies, from being at school, the teachers. We had to listen to them and do exactly what we were told. Otherwise, we got punished in one way or another. And now we're learning to actually listen to ourselves. We're all unique, we're all different, and that is beautiful. We're different in beautiful ways, and to really see that as a treasure, nothing to discard, and start to look what others are doing, or however that may be occurring. It could be in a material sense, not having enough, could be in a career sense. Whichever way it is, know that we are exactly where we are meant to be. We are right on time, and we are here now focusing on our unique divine creations, because each one of us is a divine creation and unique. So don't let anything burden you. If you're feeling that you are being overwhelmed with anything overwhelming you, to do with finances, even to do with your health, to do with anything in your physical life, anything that's overwhelming you and burdening you, take a nice step back, just take a deep breath and tap into how you would feel without this burden, without feeling burdened, without feeling stressful, because they've been conditioned into us that it's okay to be stressed, it's okay to be burdened and find it hard to set and do what everybody else is asking us to do. Once we step back and know that I'm not taking on any more burdens for my own well-being, because if I take on something that I do not want to do, I will do it in a place from resentfulness or not enjoying it, and that is not putting the positive energy into anything that we're doing. If we're in a career that is stressful for us, it's to call on our angels to dissolve this stress, to dissolve the burdens and pressures that we are placing upon ourselves. We are Venus in Aries, which is a beautiful energy. It's new beginnings, bringing us into the new season, the new moon, new love coming in. So when we focus on that new love, and it's not a new love, it's a love that is always there, but we start to remember it. We start to remember who we are. We start to remember that love is pure, that we are exactly where we are meant to be. And if our head is telling us anything different, it's gone into illusion, it's gone into a place of sabotage. So working on meditation and with those words of wisdom that we will receive from the angels, from our spirit guides, that we are exactly where we're meant to be. In every single moment, look at what is coming up for us. What feelings are we feeling? Are we feeling anxious? And then sit and call the angels in and call for healing and ask for insights with whatever's going on within, without projecting it and blaming on the outside. Everything out there is showing us beautifully where we are out of alignment. And in a career that's got too stressful, go back to the time where you first went into that career with excitement, and tap back into that energy, and that will go into your career, it'll go into your home life, it'll go into your relationships, it'll go into your finances. So if there's anything going on with finances that's starting to burden, okay, anything that's going on with finances that's starting to burden, that is overwhelming you, bring yourself back into alignment. Know that we can't see the future. We only have this moment, and from this moment we are creating our next moment. From second to second we are creating. So to have that faith, step in faith, because we are always divinely supported, and have that mantra, I am divinely supported. If you're feeling overwhelmed where finances are concerned, keep bringing it back and feel that as well. Feel the embrace of God, feel the embrace of your angels holding you as you're saying it. We are all divinely supported. And the base of the pack is the Ten of Cups, the beautiful energy of all our cups overflowing. Whatever is your challenge at this moment, you're going to overcome it. And you're going to be so glad that you stayed in that alignment to yourself and listen to your own guidance, because our own guidance takes us into, we're all whole. It just helps us to remember who we are, that we are the pureness of love. And as we feel that, we draw beautiful relationships in. This is a male, female with a child and an angel there behind. So they have connected to their angels, their guardian angel. They've listened to that guidance through all this. Through all these, they've listened to their own guidance, the divine guidance, which brings that 10 of Cups, which is emotional stability, mental clarity, spiritual growth, the rainbow there, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and they have a little boy, little girl. So they have come together in the pureness of love. So from these time of cleansings and listening to who we are, regardless of what anybody else may be doing on the outside world, that's okay. Listen to ourselves, and it will bring us into this beautiful completion of connection with spirit, our hearts open and flowing, and all our cups overflowing with divine abundance. And then I'm going to the sacred power for an extra message. Okay, there we have community coming together. We're all different. Even in a community, we're all different. We all have different talents. We all have a different gift, and it's working with that gift. We may do the same thing, but it won't be exactly the same as someone else. If we try and do it the same as someone else, we lose a valuable part of ourselves, which enhances whatever we do. So even in this community that we're all building and coming together with the vision of New Earth, creating a new reality for us all, we all come with our own unique gift. If we were all the same, there wouldn't be any healing in the world. We're all different to help us to evolve. And now I'm asking for a message from the gods, goddesses and angels. The angel of support. The angels of support have heard our calls, our silent call. Every time we ask, please help me, they hear it. They hear our call, they hear our prayers, and sometimes they will bring that support in a different way to what we would imagine or think. And so it is to call for help. Know the angels of support are around us as we make this final transition into the new year. The angels are there, beaming that light upon us all, beaming those blessings upon us all, guiding us and guiding us deeper within, that we merge together with our own divine masculine and divine feminine, that will draw in the most beautiful relationships. So we're moving now. We have all this support. We have our angels supporting us, our loved ones in spirit, our ancestors, beings of light are supporting us now as we make this final journey into the new year. So we have 10, 18, 19, 29, 29, 9, 10, 11. We're moving through this doorway, this portal, and the energies from Chiron, from the weekend, and as Chiron and Jupiter, and there's these conjunctions that are occurring with Chiron, the sacred healer, are helping us to move through this healing portal, to really see what's going on within us, and not taking on anything that causes any kind of disturbance within us. It's okay to say no. It's okay to do things that make us happy. It's okay to do something different and be different, because if we don't, we lose a valuable part of ourselves. So wonderful cards today. Really exciting times ahead now. I'm sending so much love and thank you so much for listening. God bless.